Hi friends, welcome back to Nestle's Nook. So today I'm going to try something that I have never tried before. It's a taco potato casserole. Now normally people make these in the crock pots. I don't have time for that. I don't want to put it in the Instapot because it's actually got sour cream, and I think that could really, I don't like to put milk-based stuff really if I can avoid it in the Instapot. So I was looking around at different ones, and some people use some diced potatoes. Some people used fresh potatoes. Some people, used whatever, sliced or whatever. And then this one girl I found, she actually used some hash browns. And I'm like, well, that would be super good. So what I have is my dehydrated hash browns from like Sam's Club. All right. Now you get a whole bunch of them, and I just put them in these containers. I vacuum seal them. And then it takes no time at all really to go ahead and reconstitute it. So tonight's dinner is going to be consisting of mainly freeze-dried stuff, dehydrated stuff, and my canned stuff and my homemade taco seasoning. So I'll bring it down here and I'll show you what I'm going to be doing. I have my nice little bowl set here, and I'm not measuring this out, but I want to make enough for Mark and I. Now that this recipe calls, which the recipe will be down below, but it calls for 2.5 cups or 2.5 pounds of hash browns. I think I'll put just a little bit more. So what's going to happen on that, I'm going to go ahead and throw in the hot water. I let that sit for about 10 minutes, and then that's good to go. So then what I have also here is my freeze-dried hamburger. All right, so because I'm doing the freeze-dried, I might as well just do all freeze-dried. Throw in a little bit of freeze-dried onions. All right, and then go ahead and throw in a little bit of my freeze-dried green peppers. Now the recipe doesn't call for that, but I love green peppers, so I'm going to do that. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and get these two soaked, and then I'll be right back. All right, so the potatoes are done, and there's like no water left in there. I put about the right amount of water. So also the hamburger, the green peppers, and the onions are almost done they are done from being freeze-dried. All right, give that a little bit of a mix up real quick. Now, I don't remember them saying with or without the water, but because I don't like dry food, I'm going to go ahead and add the can of tomatoes with the Rotel with the water. All right, and give that a little bit of a stir up. This is looking kind of really good, honestly. All right, then take a 1/2 cup of sour cream. Put that in there. Give that a little bit of a stir. I should have probably stopped when I thought I had enough potatoes. I think this is going to be probably way too much. But if it's really good, we'll have some leftovers, right? And then this is my own recanned number 10 can of cheese. This is just the cheddar cheese, so I don't use the cheddar cheese sauce or soup from the store, like Campbell's or whatever that is. Give that another little stir. Now personally, I think this would taste probably really good with a little bit of cheese on the top, personally. All right, then I'm going to have my own homemade taco seasoning. And I'm going to go ahead and put in a very heaping teaspoon of that. And get that spread in here. Now, obviously, the taco seasoning has the salt, the pepper, paprika, and all that stuff that would help make this kind of nice and spicy. Get Get the rest of that mix from below. I mean, this doesn't look like it's the tastiest looking thing, but I bet it probably really is. Most of those meals that don't look very good end up tasting really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray my pan. I already have my June oven started. Boy, sometimes. Let's go ahead and pour this all in here. Yeah, I think I could have definitely stopped with the potatoes. You know what I'm saying? You know, when they're dry, you can't really tell. Well, I should have known to go ahead and stop before I added the other part. Now I'm probably going to go ahead and add a little bit of cheese to this when it's almost done, just enough just to bubble up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and the June is almost done warming up, and I will go ahead and put this in as soon as that's ready, and I'll show you what this looks like when it's done. Alright, I got that out. I put a little bit of cheese on the top. Took a little bite out to try it for you guys, and it looks pretty good. We'll see how it actually tastes. And I'm not putting a side with this because this is quite a bit of food here. I mean, normally we would probably have a side, but I don't even know what I'd have with this, honestly. Alright, that one piece should be cooled off enough. So anyways, there is the meal, and it's actually called taco potato casserole. Alright. And let's see. Hopefully it's good. That is really good. It's got a little bit of a twang, a little bit of heat. Probably from the pepper flakes in the taco seasoning. I really like that. That's really, really good. I'm kind of glad I made it. I didn't know for sure which way I would have the potatoes, but when I did see the potatoes done in the hash browns today, I'm like, that's probably gonna be the easiest way to try this. I could see actually making this with the diced, and obviously again with the hash brown style. I would definitely go ahead and try something like this if you're up for something new. If you have tried this before, let me know in the comments down below. Did you like it? Did you change anything about other than how it's made? The recipe is also down in the description box there. So hopefully if you try it, you like it. And thank you very, very much for stopping by. You have a very blessed and wonderful day.